Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today I'm starting a new weekly reading vlog. I need to stop really filming here, I have to be honest, because this lovely pale glow is from my laptop as I sit here uploading the vlog that went up today, which was last week's vlog, because now it is dark. So this was prime filming location for me in the summer because the sun would still stream through this window, and now I just have a halo of light above my head and apparently a lovely white ghostly look on my face, which is really fun. But I'm here to start another vlog. I have no reading updates, and I've realised from the past couple of vlogs that I'm just not reading anything, which brings nothing to my content, which brings nothing to anyone's life. And I want to try and rectify that. So I haven't really decided just yet as to how I'm going to be doing that, but I'm hopefully going to turn that around this week. I don't know. But I'm working from home all week this week, and I'm going to London on Thursday. And that is my only plan. Currently, I'm like a chapter or so away from finishing Crown of Omens by E.J. Dobell, which was my first spin on my spinny thing. My wheel prompt picker for Clear Your Shit. I have not finished that. I've also picked up The Way of Kings on audio, which I managed to get in the sale, and I have got that written down roughly for some form of prompt on my TBR for this month. So I've actually started that, so that's something. And then I am reading physically the study, it's A Study in Drowning by Ivy Reid, which is this month. It's all about fantasy book pick, which will be the live show will be happening next week as I'm filming this. So as you're seeing this, it should be tomorrow. But make sure you check out our Twitter, which is always linked down below, for any updates as to that. And then we'll be taking a break in December, so we will not be reading anything, and we will be back in January, so that's pretty fun. I don't really know what I want to do. I feel really weird, and I think it is because it's getting darker. I've been home by myself. As much as I love working from home, and I really do, I was meant to have today with Jack, but Jack had to go away and do another job, so I've been here by myself. Alone. I haven't really spoken to anyone all day, which I'm not very good with. So yeah, not sure. Really feel like I might be needing a nap after work, and I haven't even really done anything too taxing today. I want to get the Christmas tree up. I want to get the Christmas decorations up this week so I can start filming some Christmas content as well for you guys. And then once I've started doing that, I can make my mind up as to how many videos I am planning on uploading in the month of December by how much I can pre-film. Because I'm not running around after my tail all the time. No. Vida 2 is stressful enough. We'll see what's happening. But in order to do that, I have to have all the Halloween stuff packed away, and it is all packed away. I am just in the process of drying the bedding for that we've been using for the past couple of weeks, and that my mum used when she was here, so that can all go into one box and it can all go away together, because otherwise I find bits and pieces everywhere, and it's so much easier to just store it all in one box and then bring it all down. So much easier. That's the long and short of it. Not too sure what I'm going to get up to this week, but hopefully I'll be able to bring you along with me for some of it. But I'm going to leave this here now, and I'm going to go and finish my day, and then possibly have a nap, and then possibly read something. I'm not too sure. But I'll see you later. Bye. Hello everyone, and happy Tuesday. So I have officially finished a book in this vlog. A really small book, but a book nonetheless. So this is The Crown of Omens by E.J. Dobell. I was very kindly sent my copy of this by him. And this is the prequel novella to his whole series, A Blood and Steel Saga story. I gave it 4 stars. Really enjoyed it. As always, the writing was great. I do love the way that he writes his books. This follows, so this is basically broken down into 10 chapters, and in every chapter we see a different perspective, and it's really cool because they flow really well from one to the other. I can't say a lot else because it will kind of give away how these things flow, but what I can say is that the whole novella is set during a siege, so there's a lot of action in it, there's a lot of fighting, and every perspective we follow, I quite like how although you're following a character for a short span of time, you're actually getting a really good look at them as a character, and then you're also getting a really kind of rounded idea of the world as well. Like, it's a really good introductory book, a really good introductory book, as it's supposed to be. So yes, 4 stars, loved that. First book finished in November, go me. First book finished for Clear Your Shit. So I thought I'd spin the wheel as well. I have already kind of started a study in drowning, but you know, we'll just see what the wheel says and then we'll carry on. I will be concentrating on that as well because that needs to be read, here we go, by next Tuesday. What does this say? If it says free space again, I might kick off. Ooh, pretty cover. I've got many books with pretty covers. I feel like these are a little bit, what's the word, too vague for me at the minute. Too vague. Okay, I'm gonna have a look and I'll come back and I'll tell you what I pick. Okay, so pretty cover. I had already picked a book for this roughly, and it is this, A Marvellous Lie, which is my buddy read for this month with me and Kate. This is acetate, so this bit comes off and it is just this. It's very pretty, it's very aesthetically pleasing. It is a massive romance book. A hidden world, a magical conspiracy, a thrilling romance. So we'll see how I get on with this. But hopefully I like it, and I don't know if I can still buy the 3rd book in this edition. I might be able to rebuy it, if I'm honest, off eBay or something. If I do find that I enjoy this, because I've got books 1 and 2 like this. So this is my next choice, and I will also be reading A Study in Drowning, and I just kind of need to crack on and get some stuff read because we are behind on our goals. We are behind on my TBR. We're just overall behind, really. But we're going to change that. We're going to turn that around. So this is this pick, and I will come back and talk to you later or tomorrow or whenever with an update as to how my reading's going. See you then. And happy Saturday. I a big pile of things to unbox because I've been away. So there's 2 here. This one I was meant to open a while ago. I think this is my November locked library. Pretty sure this is this month's Illumicrate. This I've already opened because I couldn't work out why the box was so big. And once again, I've ordered 2 Brandon Sanderson books. I've also realised that I ordered multiple books for... What else did I order multiple books of? Well, some other editions, because currently this weekend is Black Friday weekend and Waterstones is doing double points, triple points over £100. So I put together a list of, I think it was about 7 books that I'm pre-ordering over the course of pretty much the first half of next year. And I really need to keep track of these books because I've pre-ordered them twice, some of them. But Waterstones now has this new feature on the app where you can go through and like cancel items off rather than cancelling a whole order. So that's pretty cool. So this is the 4th, 3rd? I don't know, actually. Book in the Skyward series, which is the only one that I've actually read the first book of. Fourth, yeah. So I actually own all of these: Skyward, Starsight, Skyward Flow, which is the short stories, and Cytonic, and obviously Defiant is the fourth. And I think the final book in the Skyward series. So I have read the first book of this. I can now officially like binge the series. Will I? Don't know, but I could. So there is that. And then I have not one but 2 Fairy Loot parcels to open for you guys. So let's get started. One of them will be the monthly one, and I think this one is Foul Heart Huntsman. I like to check. Which I think means I have all of the Chloe Gong books now in this series. Yeah, it is a series, isn't it? Oh, it's very pretty. I have a lot of paperwork in here. I've been so productive today as well already, and it is only 20 to 2. Which is awesome, because I want to be productive really bad. Okay, so we have got, it's very purple, Foul Heart Huntsman. Let's move this pile out of the way a little bit, because it's just kind of in the way. It's kind of better out of frame. There you go. So now we can actually show off the books. So Foul Heart Huntsman by Chloe Gong. So look at these edges. They are all purple, very, very pretty, or lilac I should say, because it's more lilac, isn't it? We have end papers. Oh, I can see the foiling already. Oh, we have foiling with a heart. Geez, that is like illuminating everything, isn't it, really? That's pretty cool. Now let's see if the artwork on the back is the same. I don't think it usually is. No, it is. It's not the same. It is different. It's quite cute, actually. And it is signed as well, also in a lilac colour, which is quite nice. I can't really tell you anything about this because it is the sequel. Do I have the sequel to hand right now? No, I don't. I don't know where I've put that. Oh, no, I do. It's here. Oh, these are going to look so pretty together. Look at that. I don't know if this is a trilogy or also a duology, but I really like the light blue and the light purples of the two of them together, which is really cool. I just looked at this one for a second there and thought that this was a white page. It's not. It's like a really light bluish colour. I'm going to have to move some stuff around on this shelf now because I need to take some books off so I can have books together, but I don't actually have that many books on this particular shelf that aren't already in a group. So we'll see about that. I actually own quite a few Chloe Gongs, don't I? This will be my 6th one. Okay, cool. So there you go. There is Fairy Loot book number 1. So I believe the next Fairy Loot book will be this month's book, November, YA book only. Do I know what it is? No. Can I remember what the theme is? Definitely not. Am I still annoyed that they don't give us bookmarks? Yes. Yes, I am. Right. Okay, so this month's theme is Alchemy of Us, and this was the artwork, which is very cool. I've just seen the name of the book, but that doesn't mean anything to me. But that spoiler card makes me think, oh look, it's going to be more YA. I am seriously rethinking the whole Fairy Loot, purely because as much as I love the customizations on the books, and I do, I just can't hack the all the romance anymore, I don't think. Don't know. Right. Da, 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 da. Ooh. The Scarlet Alchemist. I really like what they've done with this book. It's very pretty. There is no good without evil. And these edges, look at the edges. So the edges are pretty much the cover. I like how they've started doing this a lot. This is very cool. Oh, the author letter's actually inside. That's a nice, what's it called? Development? That's right, I think. We have end papers. Do we have the same or different? We have different on the other side. I will say Fairy Loot is one of my favourite book boxes for all of the additions that they do, you know? They're just so pretty. It's very hard to show foiling on camera in all of its beauty, I have to admit. But it is stunning. Do like the maroon colour as well. So this one says, the principal rule of alchemy: you cannot create good without also creating evil. Zilan dreams of becoming a royal alchemist, escaping her impoverished village in southern China to make alchemical gold for the wealthy, so they can stay young forever. But for now she scrapes a living practicing an illegal form of alchemy, resurrecting the dead for a price. That is going to end well, I'm sure. Then Zilan is offered the chance to travel to the capital and complete the imperial exams, facing a series of dangerous tasks that she'll be lucky to survive, let alone pass. Okay, I'm now in this because I do love a good trial book. The closer Zilan gets to her goal, the more she's caught in the deadly games of the royal family, especially when the crown prince seeks her help, suspecting a coming assassination attempt. There are monsters lurking within the palace walls, and it's only a matter of time before they and the secrets of Zilan's past catch up with her. A stunning young adult fantasy set in an alternate Tang Dynasty China from the author of Keeper of Night. Okay, this doesn't actually mention anything about romance, which is pretty cool, and I love the idea of a trial. So we stay on this. So this has got an exclusive redesigned cover, digital sprayed edges on all 3 sides, artwork on the hardcover and artwork on the end papers, and a digital signature. Okay. Didn't actually look at the signature, got to be honest. Probably, well, that's the signature that we didn't look at. So there you go. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I am intrigued by that actually for a change, because it's just a little bit different. It doesn't sound so romance heavy, which I can get on board with. So that is book number 2. So book number 3 is from Illumicrate, and I'm pretty sure I haven't ordered anything from them, but I'm sure I'll be able to explain shortly whether that changes or not. What is this? Oh no, this is the monthly box, whatever. And it is a book that I was looking at in the shop the other day, and I was very convinced that this was coming in the post. So I'm glad it has arrived now. Illumicrate's chosen book this month. Oh, I love it. Love it. Is Starling House by Alex E. Harrow. And it's also got one of those what are they called? Acetate things. There is no spoiler card with this, which I really don't enjoy. But look at this. It's so pretty. This is prettier than what was actually in the shop that I was looking at. I should be scared. There are stories about Starling House, the kind people only tell at night, half whispered under the hum of the porch light. But in the dream, I don't hesitate. In the dream, I'm home. So this has got some stunning sprayed edges, which look very similar to me, and they're black on the top and the bottom, to the original cover. Let's just take this acetate off for now. Oh, they're slightly foiled underneath. Wow, look at that. Isn't that stunning? And these little dots are all foiled, and it's the same on the back. Then we have these gorgeous end papers. They're the same on both sides. And then is this actually signed or is it not? I can never remember. Ow! Just elbowed my table. No, not signed. But there is a bound in author letter, which is quite cool. So let's put this back together and then let's find out what it says, because I've seen this book a lot and I am interested because I have read Alex's other book, The Once and Future Witches, and I really enjoyed it. I haven't read the 10,000 Doors of January yet though. So this says, oh, let's see if I can keep hold of it. The only downside of these acetate covers is that they're very slippy. Step into Starling House if you dare. Nobody in Eden remembers when Starling House was built, but the town agrees it's best to let this ill-omened mansion and its last lonely heir go to hell. Stories of the house's bad luck, like good china, have been passed down the generations. Opal knows better than to mess with haunted houses or brooding men, but when an opportunity to work there arises, the money might get her brother out of Eden. Starling House is uncanny and full of secrets, just like Arthur, its heir. It also feels strangely, dangerously like something she's never had, a home. Yet Opal isn't the only one interested in the horrors and the wonders that lie buried beneath. Sinister forces converge on Eden, and Opal realises that if she wants a home, she'll have to fight for it. Even if it involves digging up her family's ugly past to achieve a better future, she'll have to go down, deep down beneath Starling House to claw her way back to the light. Well, doesn't that just sound enjoyable? That sounds very good for October. I know we are now almost in December, but it does sound that way to me. And then the final book that I have to get out of its big box before we actually see the underneath box is The Locked Library. So I am wondering, I would love to know if they plan to do like a special edition box for Christmas, because that would be cool. They did one for Halloween. I don't know if they're going to carry on doing that, but Locked Library have also said that they're going to start their own like archive thing, which essentially sounds to me like Daphne's Press or the Mortal editions that Fairy Loot do, which is where they're going to bring old Harper Voyager books back but make them prettier. Ones that have never had special editions or something. So this is the November box. As always, I pay for all of these boxes by myself. I should probably have just done like a November unboxing video with all of these books, but we're putting it in a vlog because why not? Because that makes sense to me. Apparently, I don't know. Been home alone by myself for one evening and almost half of a day, and I'm already losing the plot. So it's wrapped up like a present. I do enjoy the fact they do this. They always have stickers. Also enjoy that too. What have we got this month? Last month's was really cool. It was the Book of Witches, which is an anthology, and it was orange and it had a broom on it and all sorts. Oh, the Gilded Crown. This is the second Gilded book we've got. Oh no, Golden Cage was the other one. So this is the Gilded Crown by, oh, it's scratched, Maureen Gordon. Someone actually like sliced that. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Anyways, I've got this stunning foiling underneath, and as always the edges, well the spines all match. We also have some very pretty end papers which match those edges as well, and they're the same on both sides. And as always with the Locked Library, we have a bound in author letter, so you never get any signatures, but they do bound in author letters. So this says book 1 in the Raven. Oh, and there's a ribbon bookmark. I just felt that. I didn't even realise. Most of them, I think all of them actually have ribbon bookmarks. It's pretty cool. Book 1 in the Raven's Trade series. The first time Helivir visited death, she was 10 years old. Since she was a little girl, Helivir has been able to raise the dead. Every creature can be saved for a price demanded by the shrouded figure who rules the afterlife, who takes a little more from Helivir with each soul she resurrects. Such a gift can rarely remain a secret. When Princess Sullivan, sole heir to the kingdom's throne, is assassinated, the Queen summons Helivir to demand she bring her granddaughter back to life. But once is not enough. The killers might strike again. The princess's death would cause a civil war, so the Queen commands that Helivir remain by her side. But Sullivan is no easy woman to be bound to, even as Helivir begins to fall in love with her. With the threat of war looming, Helivir must trade more and more of herself to keep the princess alive, and death will always take what he is owed. Okay. Not sure about the romancy element, but okay. So reading update wise, I have started my next Biffbo finalist, which is Murder at Spindle Manor. I'm about 3 chapters in and I'm a bit confused. I am carrying on with, what else have I been reading? On and off. I've been really slumpy actually, if I'm completely honest. I haven't actually picked up anything all week. I started Spindle last night when I was in bed and a little bit more this morning. But my main concentration for the rest of the weekend now is studying drowning, so I can get that done, ready for the live show on Tuesday. So that is my plan now. I've had my lunch, I've done the food shop, I've done washing, I've hung out washing, I've packed away some washing. And yeah, I'm ready to just kind of sit down with my drink and read. And hopefully get some stuff finished, because that would be really, really cool. So that is my aim now for the rest of the day, and then yeah, I'm pretty much by myself all weekend. Jack will come back at some point, probably when I'm getting ready for bed tomorrow. I don't know, just gonna be reading, and I did a bit of cleaning but not enough to actually warrant anything. So yeah, that's the long and short of it. I'm going to leave this here, and I will come back to talk to you and finish off this vlog tomorrow, and hopefully tell you some more about my reading. Oh, the only other thing that I haven't told you is that I actually went to London, and I should have included clips before this clip of me in London, and that was really fun. I would highly recommend The Ocean at the End of the Lane. The play was incredible. However, as I'm filming this now on the Saturday, today is the last day for the shows in London, which is very, very sad, and I hope it comes back again, and if it does, then I want to take Jack, because I think he'll really appreciate it. It was really clever, really cleverly done. As someone who studied drama and is big into technical sides of theatre productions, it was just really interesting and fascinated to see. All the cast were incredible. It was such a good time, and I actually got bookmark, so hopefully when I come back and talk to you tomorrow or later, I can show you said bookmark, because I haven't got it here. It's downstairs. But yeah, that is everything for now. I'm gonna go read, because I need to. I'll see you later. Hello everyone, and happy Monday. So I was meant to finish this vlog yesterday, but like always, I'm chaos incarnate. I'm also looking at what kind of content I want to do in December, and originally I was thinking about doing Vlogmas and uploading a video every single day until Christmas Eve. I don't know if that's feasible. In all honesty, I would love to do it. And I was going to film a chunk of videos today, but I also am procrastinating because I haven't got my Christmas decorations down, and I kind of want to have my Christmas decorations up. I haven't pre-filmed anything, so I'm very behind like usual. So I think what I'm going to do instead is upload like normal. I haven't really been uploading like normal recently, but if I go into December, because obviously this is the final few days of November, if I go into December with the plan of, let me pull up my content calendar because I've just tippity tapped it out downstairs. If I go into next month with the idea that I'm still uploading Thursdays and Mondays for normal content, and then on the 13th of December I will do my counting down to Christmas videos, which will be a video every day until the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, every day until Christmas Eve. And the reason I'm thinking that this is a better idea for me is because, one, like I said, I haven't pre-filmed anything. December starts on Friday. I would love to actually do Vlogmas, where I've vlogged every day, but that's not gonna happen either, excuse me, because I am doing interesting things on Sundays, but I don't really want to be filming when I go to see my mum at Christmas. Yeah, I probably won't even vlog, if I'm honest. I might take my camera just in case, but I don't think I'll even be vlogging there, if I'm honest. Just kind of want to take it all in, you know? Seeing as it's the first time I've been to my mum's house that she now lives in. So with that in mind, that would mean that you will have my Clear Your Shit check-in on Thursday, which isn't going to be a big check-in, let's be honest, because I haven't really finished many things. And then we'll carry on with vlogs. I've got some ideas for some other things that I want to film, and I've got 2 gaps left, so I might do some tag videos, but we shall see. If you're watching me and you also make bookish content and you feel the pressure to keep up with everyone else like I do, like, just know that there are people out there me who can't keep up with the idea. I would love to do a video every day up until Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I would love to do Vlogmas every single day, but this is not my full-time job. I am not that organised apparently, and I genuinely think that if I posted every single day up until Christmas Eve in December, I still will never get back into the swing of things. Like, I've really struggled to just get back on the content train since Vida, because that's a video every day in August if you didn't know, and I did that this year, and I don't know, I just kind of feel like it's a bit tricky. I enjoy doing Vida, do not get me wrong, but it's a lot, and it's, I don't know, it wasn't a busy time for me work-wise, and now isn't really a busy time. Like, we're in our downtime where we're more so just planning, so I'm not really out and about as much. But I don't know, I also kind of want to wind down for the end of the year. I can't believe it is the end of the year. I can't believe the next vlog you see from me will actually feature December. Like, that just doesn't compute with me at all. But yeah, I have no idea at all. I just kind of want to, yeah, wind down for Christmas, wind down for the end of the year. This year's been a bit all over the place for me. I want to sit down and kind of look back everything and kind of look forward and see what I can do better, where I can go. I feel like my channel, I feel like now we're having a therapy session. I feel like this year, since I hit 1k, my channel has steadily been increasing, but there hasn't been any like mass influx or anything, which is completely fine. Like, I'm happy to just chip away at this, but at the same time, I feel as though I've become stagnant a little bit, and maybe that's why people aren't as interested in like what I have to say. I don't know. I've got no idea. I really want to just kind of concentrate again on reading, because that's the whole blinking point, and I want to find that it's fun, and I want to basically, this whole epiphany came from me going book shopping with my friend last week, bless her, and we were talking about book recommendations and books I'd read, and I was recommending her stuff, and I was like, this is the thing that I love. I love talking to other people. Like, I could happily work at Waterstones. I think some days I do think about just quitting my job and going to work at Waterstones and selling books, because that's always been a passion of mine that I don't fulfill every single day in my current job. But I also remember that I don't necessarily want to just make my hobby into my full-time career. And I have some fantastic opportunities with this channel and with my reviewing. I just need to kind of pull up my socks and sort myself out. There are so many books on my currently reading list that I just want to finish for the year, and I feel like because I keep doing more readathons and stuff, I need to kind of reevaluate what I do to make sure that I don't have as many books partly read at the end of the year, because I think there's like 23, 24 books on there at the minute, and some of them have been on there since like last year, maybe even before. So I don't know, I need to have a think about it for my clear shit update, but I might cheat a little bit and just turn it more into finishing books I'm currently reading, but I'm not sure. That will be in next week's video, later this week's video. But I do have some actual updates. So first off, here is the bookmark that I was talking about. So when I went to see The Ocean at the End of the Lane, they did like programs and bookmarks, and I don't know if this will pick up on camera, but it changes colour. It's one of those like really cool ones. And on the back it says, "Where's imagination stop and reality begin?" And I just really, hang on, it's not focusing. I really enjoyed this play. I thought it was fantastic, and I would highly recommend it, although sadly now it's closed, so that's kind of like a double-edged sword. Reading update. You can't tell what this is because I haven't got a jacket on it, but it is Ava Reid's A Study in Drowning. I am currently, as of today, on page 270, 271, yeah, 271. So I have got this much left to finish today because the live show's tomorrow. So that is my plan, because I'm working from home today, so I don't have as far to travel or anything today. So that is literally my sole focus for lunch and after work, is just that book, and I will finish it. Other reading updates, I don't really have many. Obviously I did start A Marvelous Light, is that what this one's called? Yeah. And I'm really not far. I got about 35 pages in. I am actually, do you know what, pleasantly surprised so far. I can kind of see where the romance is going to come, but at the same time it's not, I'm not mad at it at the minute. So read that first, then possibly crack on with that, not too sure. And then this is something else. So I also just got through the mail a book, and I think this is the last arc that I am waiting on, that I requested, and I'm rather excited, and I need to clean this room because my friend is coming to stay. It is none other than Griever's Blood by Alexander Darwin. This is the sequel to Combat Codes. I requested this because I had Combat Codes from, was it last year? I think. There's an excerpt from Jade City in here. What? Oh, no, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, this is the sequel. I can't really tell you a lot about it. Look how floppy this is. One, I haven't read it, and two, is my other copy of this floppy? I don't know. It's over there. I feel like this is a lot smaller than the first one was. So, Combat Codes, well, I'll just hold this one up because Combat Codes is over there. So, Combat Codes is the first book in this series. I believe it was originally indie published, this series, and I believe it was in Spiffbo years ago, and now it's been picked up by Orbit, who seem to pick up a lot of indie books, if I'm honest. So the first book follows, we're following a couple of people. One is Seago, who is this child that woke up in the underbelly of this world that we are currently in, and he kind of gets pulled from the gutter and forced to fight. So in this world, there are no longer wars fought, there are duels fought. So each country, territory, place will put forward fighters, and on the big things that they would usually go to war for, they will put their fighters into a ring, and whoever comes out of the ring victorious, that side wins the argument, essentially. So it's an interesting premise on the idea of stopping war and putting another system in place. I really enjoyed the fighting in the first book, because it's not necessarily well, it is fighting, but it's also just got a really cool, like, underlying system to it. It's really clever. And my review isn't that great right now, but hopefully it'll all be refreshed in my mind once I read the sequel. But yeah, I'm excited to get to this. Thank you very much, Black Crow PR and Orbit, for sending me a copy of this book. I'm very excited to get to it. It's actually not that long. 392 pages, I will say. I don't know. Ooh. Well, that's a bit fun. This is very muddy on top. But yeah, so looking forward to getting to that. So that is everything for my vlog this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports me and my channel. Almost forgot my outro then. Leave me a comment down below of... tell me if you've ever seen a book to play adaptation. And if you have, which one have you seen? Because I really enjoyed Ocean at the End of the Lane. If you want to leave me any emojis, leave me any ocean emojis. And if you want to see more of me, please consider subscribing down below and ring that notification bell to get notified every single time I upload new videos. Like I said, I'm trying to upload every Thursday and Monday. And hopefully there will be 12 days of content counting down to Christmas Eve. Or Christmas, depends which way you want to look at it, later on in December. So be sure to stick around for that. Hopefully I don't get sick again this year, because that's what happened last year and that's why it all went to pot. But yes, so that is everything. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye.